I don't want to know what you're chasing, Scrappy. I don't think it's the bunny. Timestamp April 13th, 2025. It's about 9 a.m. Walking Mr. Acorn while letting him run in the backyard. Got a fair amount done yesterday. Didn't get all the books done, but I'm going to be doing that today too. Try and get that wrapped up. Should have a cat on the way and my girl. So that orange cat that I'm adopting, I'm hoping we can be friends. I definitely how I had said I'm not sure how much bunny. Bunny had two sets of hooves go past. I don't know if I caught that on camera or not. I'll know in post. But I had said I don't know how much of the activity around here was my dad's imagination, i.e. the dementia, and how much was real. Somebody's definitely getting in this backyard. There's still no burglar. And I haven't noticed a little girl in my mom's office or a couple of strange men in my parents' bedroom or anything like that. But I'm noticing more and more little things in the backyard that have been moved, as though someone's looking around, and it's not me. I am looking around. But I mean, when things that weigh more than a couple of pounds are 5 feet from where they were before, that's not something that took place in a storm. We're in hurricane season, which, yay, but we haven't had any yet. We've had a couple of good, torrential rainfalls, but not the kind of thing that can pick up an object, move it 5 feet, and put it down again. I gotta get the camera system set. Yeah, it's funny, not funny. I knew going into this that basically had, like 60 first things that were all important. Well, it's kind of one of them, right? Just one of the 60. It's a nice morning. Got a better idea where I'm gonna shove that fridge from the garage out here on the lanai to add kind of like a stopgap, a backup support for the if and the when that the braces that Dad set up fail. Because it definitely looks like it's sagging more than it had been. That looks lower to me. That's a problem. It's a real problem. I got some ideas. Well, it's going to take me a minute to implement. And even then, it's temporary. The amount of bend that's going on with this metal Probably going to need to have the metal part pulled out, the ceiling part. And this is the first thing, but it's under the bed bug situation. Going to need to get it removed and then get with some contractors and see if there's an alternative that might be more efficient in regards to wind resistance, because hurricanes, we get them, which, if you're not familiar with that, it's a lot of wind. A lot of wind. Huge amount of wind. Which is how this happened to begin with. I think, yeah, this was in place at least when my parents got the place in 2013, I think. And you can see, yeah, you can kind of see it there. I'm getting it on the camera. Where it attached to the ceiling, the roof rather, of the house proper. There's not a lot of screws sticking into that. There's something that's a story my dad likes to tell. He'll tell you 6 times in an hour about how they used really, really shallow screws, which, that's a viable complaint because it failed. So, I mean, maybe a similar roof situation, but with longer screws anchoring it, or a completely new approach. I don't know. Because I would definitely want this area as a covered area. Tell you what, I'd like it if it were taller, though, because I'd love to put in some, almost make it like an outdoor queue that you would see at like Busch Gardens or Disney, with some fans, like ceiling fans. Because even though you're outside and there can be a breeze, with an area that wide, running the dishwasher, so there's probably a little noise there. With an area that wide, it's real easy for it to be very warm anyway. You know, if you're in Florida or in a tropical type area, Texas can get that way too. I've been in Texas before. San Antonio, beautiful town, beautiful town. You know, they say 105 in the shade. Yeah, real possible. I've been in New Mexico and Arizona. 105 in the shade is it is achievable. So having a couple ceiling fans out there and making it a really nice deck where you can relax. But I'd probably need to have the ceiling taller than like 8 feet. I mean, I wouldn't have to worry about my head being lopped off, but I do have a few friends who are over 6 foot tall. Trying not to make the lanai like something from Jigsaw's fantasy, albeit it already kind of is there. I need to convert it from that into something a bit more hospitable. And I got some ideas how to do that. Man, I need more to do. I'm just so bored over here. I had some oatmeal earlier with blueberries. Yummy. Acorn did too. He is so needy. He's like slamming into my leg, like, hey, I'm right here. But yeah, I just want to do a quick check-in. My dad didn't try and call me yesterday. I mean, he called me 7 times the day before, so, you know, effectively did get through twice. Actually, that was the day before. Yesterday he did call me once, but it was a butt dial. I picked up. I wasn't looking forward to it because I had a feeling we were going to go into the same kind of whatever that we always seem to get into. And I heard him kind of talking or mumbling in the background and some ambient noise and whatnot, but it was like he was in a tunnel. So I think my dad butt dialed me. And I, like, for the better part of 2 minutes, Dad, do you know you called me? Dad. He never responded. I've got to get with Billy at the VA, though, because he did have that attempted jailbreak the other day. I think I told you about that. They basically got him about halfway through their checkpoints. He had disguised himself as part of a group that was leaving, that was probably visiting another patient or what have you. Just got in the pack and went into the elevator and he made it through 2 out of 4 checkpoints basically. He's figuring out your security guys. You caught him, that just means now he needs to figure out how to get past number 3. Because he knows how to get past 1 and 2. Because y'all aren't going to change your policies or procedures. He's just got to figure out how to be yours. I need him in a VA facility with a memory care unit. Because even though his brain is broken, he's still easily one of the smartest guys in the room. And I'd rather my dad not become a silver alert. Because I don't know how that'll end. Right? Anyway. Watching the fun and games in LA being blown out of proportion by one side. And I know tomorrow is the 14th. There's supposed to be a bunch of No Kings events, protests and whatnot. And this will get posted probably after that, but don't do anything stupid. Protest, absolutely. Absolutely. But don't do anything that will give the goons an excuse to escalate things. Don't throw bottled water, don't throw bricks, don't spit. Assemble peaceably and use your common sense, because some of these guys are itching for a fight. And right now they have badges, guns, and an administration that'll back them in the courts. So this is one of those few occasions where you do need to go high. Ordinarily, I think that when they go low, we go high. I think that's actually pretty bad advice because it makes us weak. On this occasion, we have power, but use your head. Otherwise, rubber bullet, real bullet, bad things can happen. Okay? Just be careful. Not for any protest going forward. Because the actual Marines are being deployed on American soil to police citizens. If any of you guys, National Guard otherwise, is watching this, remember your oath. Because it looks like this is already kind of an unlawful order. National Guard is gray. I mean, the governor didn't ask for you. You're not supposed to be policing U.S. citizens. and you are tasked with and took an oath to defend the Constitution and enemies, foreign and domestic. That doesn't mean you need to round up all of the room service people at hotels. That's not what they mean by domestic. A little scary, guys. We shouldn't be here. This is very banana. We should not be here. We're better than this. Well, one would think we were better than this. The fact that we're here makes you question, are we better than this? But it looks like about 70% of us are better than that. Don't give the 30% an excuse to shoot you. Okay? Anyway, I'm going to call it there. Need to grab a shower. The lawyer should be calling me back. Had a good conversation with the paralegal yesterday, trying to wrap up loose ends here and there and get the will looked at, because Mom is making us reevaluate paperwork. You know, with her passing and all. It's not in the playbook. So, anyway. The dishwasher's really loud, isn't it? Alright. Make it a great day.